Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. This is a special video. We are celebrating 9 amazing years with Madam Glam. I am going to be using all 8 colors from their newest line, the newest collection they put out especially for their 9-year anniversary. Madam Glam is vegan, cruelty-free, palm oil free, 21 free volume formula, meaning they don't use like 21 of the most common toxins found in other polishes. For the most part, everything that I use in this video is from Madam Glam. The builder gel there is not, though. I used CyberLink because I did not have any more clear builder gel from Madam Glam, unfortunately. And I do use a type of plasticine. It's a sculpting gel. I do use that. I don't know the name of the company. I cannot recall the name of the company of that one. I'll try my best to find it, and I will link that in the description box below. So Madam Glam was gracious enough to send me 4 of the 8 colors I used. The 4 colors they sent me were Always and Forever, Fire Sign, Glam Element, and Daystar. And then with my VIP points, I used them for the others. So yeah, this whole set was definitely a trust the process, but I was trying to make those like I said, the bubble nail trend, and I haven't done them before, so I was like, why not try here? Anniversaries, birthdays, they're all about surprises, so we will both be surprised if it turned out the way I wanted it to. The bubbles didn't, so I improvised, and you'll see that later on. So I'm creating the boxes here, or not boxes, but the box. I wanted to do a Madam Glam box. What is an event? What is a celebration, an anniversary, a birthday, without a gift box or a gift bag? So I had to make them a box. I had to make them a pretty little package, and that's what I am working on here in my almost 4-day trust the process. I'm doing some well, right there I'm trying to pick it up, but made some little cylinders with a black plasticine. I was creating miniature Madam Glam polish bottles. I was proud with how they came out. So this right here is what I was probably one of the most proud of. I just loved how it turned out. I wanted to do a glamorous tissue paper for their gift, and I started out with the cellophane, as you saw, and I put the no wipe top coat, and then I used Winston, or the Winston, which is from their 6th anniversary, which I believe that was the Lust. Yes, Lust anniversary. And then after that, after I cured it, of course, I went back in with another layer of the clear coat, the no wipe top coat, and that's what I'm doing here. When it came out, when I took it off of that cellophane, I was like, wow, I want to make it again in a much larger scope. I'm not going through my Madam Glam polish for it, but I am going to make it in a much bigger scope. I think it would be really nice as like a cute little bowl or something. Anyways, has nothing to do with the nose. This is me assembling the gel bottle, the polish bottle. All of this part, and when I'm doing the writing later on, this was all close to midnight. I was exhausted. I am really just shocked that it came out the way that it did. Happy shocked. Let me just say that, happy shocked. So I wanted to make these bottles as close as I possibly could to the real thing. And do you remember, I don't know if they do it anymore, but do you remember those people, I think it was really popular back in the late 90s. I can't remember, but they used to write somebody's name with rice. I have mad respect for them. Again, I was doing this around midnight, so that might have made it worse on my eyes, but I was like, Dad, how do they do it so perfectly on a little grain of rice? Anyway, so I really do like the gel polish, and I love the gel paint from Madam Glam. However, for this purpose, I like using their pudding gel. It's a lot thicker and it just stays in place. So I had more than enough time to sit there and play around, or not play around, but you know, just take my time with the writing. I'm using the ultra liner, and I mean, I was up on that tiny little thing because I was thinking, you know, as soon as the first bristle touches it, then I make my swipe and keep it moving. Carefully taking these off, and then I, you know, just follow it down on the bottom so it's not rough. But this will show you the scope or the scale. I mean, those things are tiny. This is one of those trust the process moments that just had me very happy. Now all of those black pieces I was showing you, I'm putting them together now. And it's like that because I originally wanted it to flip open, and it wasn't working for me. Again, just like with the bubbles, you'll see the end result was different, but I think it worked out. I liked it. I like how it turned out. And then also, if you want to create a box like what I just did, even though you won't really see those open gaps on the corners because of the tissue paper polish explosion I made, but you want to have some sort of a gap because you want to make sure that when you assemble it later, that the LED lamp or UV lamp, or if you're using a lamp to cure, you want to make sure that enough light gets into it to see. All right, so I put my tips on, and I painted my pinky, my middle, and my thumb black. And these were supposed to be the bubble nails that I was going to hopefully turn into cute little balloons. Didn't work out. I opted for the sprinkles, and it worked out pretty good. So this is a sin for builder gel. You never ever stir builder gel because you don't want the bubbles. But for this, I wanted the bubbles. So I stirred and I stirred and I stirred, and I got the bubbles I wanted. Yeah, so I'm doing the sprinkles, but I wanted to be able to see the bubbles better, so I went on ahead and top coated, which I would have normally done at the end, but I wanted to see it better, and I'm glad I did, because in order to get the straighter lines for this that I wanted with the sprinkles, when the top coat was on, it made it so much easier. Again, you cannot have any kind of celebration without surprises. So this was a big surprise to me. It wasn't exactly what I was going for, but it turned out great for me, in my opinion, from what I liked. I was happy. I was like, yeah, this is a celebration. This is confetti. This is sprinkles. This is fun. And you can still see the the bubbles, so I was happy about that. And I used every single color of the 8 colors on the sprinkle nails, sprinkle confetti nails. The pinky and the middle finger, I used 4 colors each. So combined, it's still all 4 of the Madam Glam House of Fun collection for July. On the pinky, I used Fire Sign, Electra, Glam Elements, and Daystar. And then I did the Velvet Matte top coat. For the middle finger, I did Celestial Jungle, Eden Garden, Always and Forever, and Lucky Number 9. Again, Velvet Matte top coat. The thumb, also Velvet Matte top coat. Now it's time to assemble everything. Get all of the stuff together. It was around this time when I realized, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to make that box flip. So I improvised. I am going to show you just the M. Me doing the M, but you'll see the finished thing. What I like to do when I'm using glitter in this way is I like to use a really thick rhinestone glue, rhinestone gel glue, and that's what I'm doing here. And was this the long? No, I'm still using the Ultra Liner from Madam Glam. It's one of my favorite ones. Like, their brushes are phenomenal, and especially the liner brushes. If you, yeah, you could do it with anything. You could do this whole process with anything, but I really like the rhinestone glue gel because it stays in place, and I like to, while I'm doing, before the flash cure, I like to just let it sit. I did everything one at a time, but I went back and just covered it with the glitter for effect. But anyway, so these are the nails. This is it. I'm done. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, Madam Glam. Thank you for everything you do for us. Thank you for letting me take part in this celebration with you. For anyone who is not a VIP member of Madam Glam, you can use my code during checkout. Go to their website, madamglam.com. My code is bYOU35 for a 35% discount. BEYOU and then the number 35. I did a little surprise. Happy 9 years. So that's it. Again, Madam Glam, thank you so much for letting me take part in this. To my Madam Glam representative, initials IP, thank you for considering me for this. I love you all. Happy 9th anniversary to you. Bye.